ANZAC biscuits has to be one of my all-time favourite recipes. The weather was awful, it's pouring rain, and I was in need of something to do with the kids. There's not many ingredients, so I thought baking was a great option. The boys love helping as much as they can, and I often find this makes things that I'd be doing more enjoyable by involving them. I tend to weigh out all the ingredients beforehand and then give them a bowl with the things to tip in and mix themselves. This is a great recipe because it doesn't have too many ingredients. There's a dry element, which you can see the boys doing here, and then I tend to do the hot element myself, which involves melting butter and golden syrup on the stove and adding bicarb soda and boiling water. I'm not gonna lie, you do need to be in the right mood to have your kids helping you in the kitchen. And this morning I woke up, looked outside at the pouring rain, which by the way hasn't stopped yet, and didn't think today was going to be particularly great for my mood. But actually spending some time with them in the kitchen, even though it was only 10 to 15 minutes, has made me feel so much better. Anyway, back to the biscuits. After the butter has melted and you've added the bicarb, I tend to add this to the dry mixture myself and let the boys mix it all up. It needs to get to a pretty sticky consistency, and after this you just roll it into small balls and place it on the tray before cooking it in the oven. I find giving them their own tray really makes them take accountability for what they're doing, and it also means we have less fights in the kitchen. And let's be honest, these two boys definitely know how to push each other's buttons. Once they've filled up their trays with all of their little biscuits in all the different shapes and sizes, I did have to help a little bit, and they also ate a lot of the mixture. We wash our hands and then I get them to carry their own trays over to the oven, where I help them put the trays into the oven because we really don't need any trips to the hospital on this very rainy and wet day. After that, it's setting a timer for 12 minutes. And during this time, I clean up while they play and continually ask me probably 10 to 15 times, how long will it be until the biscuits are ready? Then the timer goes off and everybody is really excited to see what they look like. The boys love cooking, and they also love eating, to be honest. And when these babies come out of the oven, we just leave them to cool on the side for about 5 minutes. Once fully cooled, you can keep these in an airtight container in your cupboard for around 5 days, if they last that long, to be honest. And they make the perfect accompaniment for a really nice hot cup of tea or coffee.